learned. A bullet to the knee will teach him.
Wait, the Explorers group? I thought they were kind of a joke.
Not a joke. You're just too young to know better.
Hey, I'm just saying they got a
I
reputation.
think I want that.
Hell, I bet half the crew here doesn't even believe
Do you
they
need
really
tools?
exist.
Vacuum tape sounds like it's useful.
But it's still there. Same with Constellation.
Yeah, but come on.
I think I'm supposed to be listening to them.
Boring space.
Zero wire circuit board. I mean, it's got some value. A staple gun. Can we use it as a weapon? Coffee. A foam cup. A deck of cards.
Whoa. You don't look good.
Bread. We can eat that.
All right. Need some coffee or something? Got a packet around here somewhere.
Can we take that? Okay, right, they're worth a little bit of money. Hang on, I saw some of those back here. They look like they may be worth picking up.
On you, huh?
And they're not going to need it here.
It's been a good run.
I'm guessing that this is just the starter zone, and we're very quickly going to... if I just open the airlock or something. Just open all the things, press all the buttons, worry about it later. Hey, Piranha Man, nice to see you.
Just trying to get
How's things
through
with
my
you?
shift.
Argos usually ain't so good at picking sites.
Where the hell?
Oh, this
Hang
time.
on. If I, oh, I'll have that one.
All right, Dusty. Airlock. Put your helmet on.
Press tab to open the data menu. Equip a helmet. Do we have a helmet? Select the area in the lower right to access your inventory. System. Status. Oh, okay, right. Okay, went to the lower right of this. What have we got? Helmets. And is that now equipped? It's selected. Press and hold tab to exit. Did we get it? That felt a bit clunky. Hey, we've got gravity. Yes. See what buttons I can press to mess things up. This looks kind of nice out here. It's reminding me a lot of Outer Worlds. It was a first-person shooter, wasn't it? Let me just adjust the volume a little bit here. I can't hear the speech over the background noise, which is probably how it wants to be when there's a ship landing next to you. Effects. I've got the music turned down a little bit. I'll put that up. Actually, I can't actually hear the music. Okay, that's better. That's better. Voice. Let's put the voice up there. And footsteps, and that's fine. And then I guess this is effects. Let's drop that down to about 80. We'll just play with this and see where we get it right. Meet with the client. Doing well, Piranha Man? Tendonitis is easing off a bit finally after a few years. Not been... Oh, you've been doing physio. And a few injections. Yeah, I had an injection 8 weeks ago, which did absolutely nothing, unfortunately, which was kind of good because it sort of let us know that the area they injected wasn't causing the problem in my shoulder. But other than that, it was an expensive little experiment.
Barrett?
But glad to hear you're doing well. Welcome to the world of Bland.
Been a long time.
Yes, it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Right here. The new guy
I'm
found
like
it.
the unruly child, just running around playing. What happened if I leapt off the edge of there?
Kazal, and no Barrett. Not cool. He passed out after the extraction. Woke up saying all kinds of nonsense.
Can't stand on people.
Is that right, cowboy? Went on a trip, huh?
How would you know about that?
Well, you could say that the infinite possibilities of the universe are full of everything but coincidences.
You could call it that.
That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All business.
Barrett's voice.
The scanners on the frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
I really thought I'd lost them.
Barrett?
He sounds like one of his ancestors might have been a guard in Skyrim.
Weapons! Everybody get ready!
Is this game any good, Branaman? I don't know yet. It's literally the first time I've loaded it up, and we're still in the like the intro to it. Cool weapon casing. I'll take the first aid pack. I did take it, right? He did. Looks like he did. We'll take cover. So I'm guessing I need to... I've got a mining laser. That's not going to do the job, is it? We want this. Is this really... do I have to go through everything? Can I not select... Okay, I can. So we've got the cutter or that. Is that how we select weapons? There's got to be a quicker way of doing this.
Let's do this! Oh, good! You're still alive!
Are we just like... Who's the guy we're shooting? Those ones coming out of there. I need to get closer. What if I shoot that? That looks like it's something that blows up, right? It was! I set my guy on fire. Excellent. Some idiot's trying to kill him with a mining laser down there. I'm going to go flank with him. Is this one? This is one. Shoot him in the balls. We always go for the testicle shot. It's always the most effective. Wow. Okay, so the aiming didn't feel... This feels like really unresponsive aiming and shooting. Am I even hitting the guy? Health's down a bit. Well, screw it, headshots then. Testicle shots don't seem to be having the desired effect. Okay, I need something with a scope on because this is... These are pirates. These should be my guys. Who's making that silly noise? So is this... Oh, I see. So now it's showing who we have to kill. Do I have to kill him? There we go. They are shooting with mining lasers, aren't they? Oh, okay. So one shot didn't do it. Get back. Get back with your wrench or whatever it is you're coming at me with. Good God. Actually, this makes it aiming. Aiming makes it harder to hit. Oh, hang on. Before we go talking to them, we must surely get to loot them, right? A rescue axe. Is this... Cutter and a rip shank? I guess we just mash the E key to loot them rather than... That looks more useful. I'm having that. We've all got lots of those, I see. Well, you know what? We can sell these, so... But yes, that was my first experience of the combat, and maybe it's this gun I've got, maybe it's the sensitivity settings on the mouse, maybe I need to play with those. It didn't feel fantastic, I will say that. Shit is that noise? We started something off.
Of course Barrett was being followed.
Well, that was some fine work under pressure. You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions? You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now.
very quickly getting in over our heads here. Limbs can be crippled. They'll crawl away. Aim for the jetpacks if you can. You're in for a treat if you do. Why, do they explode? Like the flamethrower guys in other games with the fuel tanks on the back. You had to adjust the aim sensitivity. You two found it too slow. Yeah, it feels weird. It feels like I'm like overshooting from both sides and then it's not going to where I want it. Early gun combat is certainly weak, but it gets better when you can choose your loadout. Cool. Let's have a look. If they can tell me what this artifact of yours is, I'm in.
Marvelous.
Oh no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but he's not some miner anymore, Lynn. Soon as he touched that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things.
Jetpacks can explode, but sometimes they rocket into the ether or into a ceiling. Cool. Cool, I'm going to have to try and plane with that. What about the mine? Don't you need me?
Now that we've been attacked, we've got to pack up and move on. Argos will come for the rest of us. You get going.
Thanks for everything, Lynn.
Just go. Before I say something I regret.
Well, now that that's settled. Vasco, get him to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo. Again. Very well.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time.
He gave me a watch. How kind of them. Let me just have a guess.
Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions?
Sure, I met him in the Fighters Guild somewhere in Skyrim or Oblivion. Just the voice. I'm going to have to look at the voice actor later. You're giving me your ship?
Technically, it's not even mine. Consider it a loan. Vasco will keep you on course. Besides, I'm making an exception since you can tell Constellation about that vision you had.
So, if it's not his ship, and it's not my ship, and it's registered to someone else, any criminal activity it's involved in wouldn't be traceable back to me. Got it. Understood. Who are you? What's Constellation?
See, that's the problem with the settled systems. Too easy to take everything for granted. While everyone else is busy playing politics, we're the ones braving the unknown, charting the vastness of space. Without us, the galaxy is just a big room with the lights turned out.
I really, really wish that we'd been able to turn that sodding generator off or whatever's making that racket before going into this conversation. What exactly did we dig up?
That, my friend, is the million-credit question. And Constellation can find the answer. With your help.
Let me guess, it's not going to be worth 1,000,000 credits to me. Why was the Crimson Fleet after you?
They're just following the loot, like pirates do. And I have something of a reputation as a loot collector.
Okay, you got me interested. Hi, Massive. How's it going? And still enjoying Divinity Sin 2? So why
Thinking
send
it
me?
over? Good instinct.
Excuse me. Why send me? Shouldn't you go?
Come on. You're really not at all curious about that light and music show you experienced? Why it only affected you? Because if you didn't notice, we've all been handling it since with no problem. The way I see it, Constellation needs that artifact, but they also need you. This mystery is only getting bigger each step we take. And you're part of it now.
I feel like some things rushed ahead a little bit here. I picked up a thing and blacked out. And suddenly I am the chosen one that some visions manifested itself in. And I don't even know what the vision was.
And Vasco, don't let him break my ship.
What is it that's making that noise?
We're still in one piece. Oh, God. I'm gonna blow up.
Right, I'm leaving. Is it him? I feel like something's making a noise and it's not supposed to. Hey, Aimless. Is it him? Has he got like a bloody steam engine as his generator or something? It definitely sounds like a bug. I don't think that's supposed to be doing that. So I've got a maelstrom and a rip shank. Okay. Can we add a melee weapon and a gun at the same time? As in, so because I see there's a separate melee key. But this looks better than the Eon pistol. So, although this does a lot less damage, uses different ammunition, and slightly worse accuracy, but much higher fire rate, and twice the range, and better value, and can be modded up as well. Okay, so we're going to go for that. I won't favourite it. I'll get the hang of this. I will. We can get the gun out. Excellent. That looks better to aim. That looks much better to aim.
Just up the ramp.
It's him, I think.
I'll be in the external. It appears you are the new captain of the frontier.
I'm not playing with that. I'm really sorry. Hang on a second. Right. Load the game in for this quick save. And hope that sodding racket stopped. Have I broken the game already? You've never had it? The rip shank is a main weapon. There's no sub-weapon melee mechanic. Okay. That sounds so much better. Okay, that's fixed it. Good. And the loading was quite quick. I was impressed with that. That's good. Playing Farming Sim 22? Oh, nice. Farming Sims were kind of good games. But a little bit too serious for me. I want to be able to drive my tractor through somebody else's field and plough it up in multiplayer and screw their game up. But I don't think it would let me cause the chaos I was looking for, like jumping tractors into lakes and stuff like that.
Captain, I assume you know how to fly a Class A starship. As Barrett likes to say,
personal
it's
slate.
as easy as learning to ride a bike. I will attempt to boost the shields
A
just
bit
in
in
case
sandwich.
there are any difficulties.
A chunks apple. Digipick. Okay, we kind of know what they're used for. An impact driver. I'll take the things that look like they're worth something to sell. A container of cereal restores 5 health. A snack pack Choco Bites. So the food restores bits of health. I'm guessing the first aid kits are vastly superior in that regard. We should probably pick up anything that we can eat. There's coffee. A research station. Nice. What does this do? Lets you discover new crafting recipes by completing research projects. Each research project requires materials in order to make progress. They can range from raw minerals extracted from planets to organic substances extracted from alien creatures and plant life to manufactured components. Okay. I don't think I have anything I can do. So this is... I need argon, tetrafluorides, and metabolic agent. I'll have to get this stuff from somewhere then. Basically, I have nothing available. I think, at the moment. Alright, catch you later, Amos. Exactly, got to steal everything of value on the ship in case people ask for it back at some point. I would strip the copper wire out of the walls if I could. Do you know what? That might help us get the materials we need to start researching. We should definitely strip down all the extra things that we don't need. Oh, this should be a laugh. If I found the gun controls weird, let's see if I can pilot a ship.
Ready. The rest is up to you.
Should we just guess? How hard can it be? Shield offline. Do we get to fly these low over the surface, or is it not like that at all? Research and leveling up to build things kind of suck. Just stop picking things up and just buy them. If it means I have to spend like countless hours... Oh, so we don't fly low over the surface then. If we have to spend countless hours mining on on planets to be able to research. I think I'll just
Now that we are
buy
in
or
orbit,
steal stuff.
it might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems and we'll be on our way.
Aha! Okay, I've got this, I think. Have we got hold left alt and use WA to switch between systems and allocate power. Right, so we've got lasers, ballistics, MSL, missiles, engines, shield, and the grav drive. I'm going to guess we're going to need to power up the grav drive to go anywhere. Okay. Speed. Let's just cut the speed while we have a practice with this. So, holding left alt. Right, okay, so let's do...
Each system on a ship requires power. Allocating power is under your direct control. Let's go over the engines.
Got it.
Engines control our maximum speed. Try increasing and decreasing our relative velocity.
Do that. And let's put the engines to full.
A ship's engine has a sweet spot for better handling during turns. Draw your attention to the HUD. You'll notice a speed indicator in the lower left with a gauge that goes up and down as you adjust the throttle.
Got it. Okay.
Try to center the gauge so that it lines up with the center of the vertical bars to its right.
Mine automatically centers. Right, it goes lower, but if I go faster, it automatically... Oh, it doesn't now.
Can be engaged for temporary bursts of speed.
Right, it does. It automatically centers. So we'll keep that. Press left shift to boost the ship's speed. Okay.
Let's turn our attention to the shields.
Just turn my head.
Try adjusting
Middle
power
mouse.
to the shields. Notice more power increases their strength.
Oh, middle mouse is a
Shields
toggle.
protect
Okay.
the ship from hull damage. Without a hull, they'll be vaporized. Shield health is displayed in the lower right. Hull damage is below it.
Got it. Okay. So we want that on, kind of on full, and that and the engines, and probably whatever weapon systems we're using to be full. We're going to combat. Right, now
You've
what?
proven an adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear.
I have nothing in lasers.
We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective.
Shields on top, right?
If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile.
Well, we can't because I haven't put any power into missiles.
Excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline.
How do we fire this? Press mouse 2 to fire the ballistics cannon. No. Hang on. Alt. Down. Let's put some power into the ballistics cannon. Okay, so. Do we get an... And there we go. We're out of range, I think. Oh, it's mouse 2? Okay. I'm pressing the wrong thing again. It's getting a bit closer if we can. That's the ballistic cannon. Well, let's just hold both buttons down and just make a proper job of this.
Congratulations on surviving your first Starship assault, Captain. We should search the wreckage for spare parts and other salvage. You will need to fly close to it before we can access the remains.
Do we have a radar or not? Let's just pull the speed down. I realise that the camera is covering up the lasers and engines, but I feel like in ground combat, the camera, if I move it up the screen, is going to cover something else. So we'll check that out when we get back to the planet. Flight model looks a lot like Elite. I guess so similar. I used a flight stick for Elite, so it felt totally different to play. I'm missing like a
Crimson Fleet
radar.
ships are jumping into our location, Captain.
Oh, get off. We want press E to cycle between targets. Right. Aren't these the people I want to join later? The mouse feels a little bit floaty on this. Okay. Oh, we hit him. Enemy missiles locked on. What can I do to avoid enemy missiles then? I guess I don't have anything. Okay, well, let's just put a little bit of boost of speed on there. Shield offline. Right, if we get behind it.
That's all you got?
And stop pounding with it. Come on. It looks like it's locked, so it doesn't matter where I aim the damn thing.
The amount of Crimson Fleet hostility has been far more than anticipated.
Right, let's go and find this
At
thing.
rate, the odds of
Got the
continual
engines on
assault
behind us
from
as
their
well.
ships are high enough to
Right, drop
jeopardize
that.
our mission. In short,
What do we
they
do with
are
this?
after the frontier and will not stop. We will need
Stop.
to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain.
Okay,
A
I see,
recent
I see.
scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete. A perfect staging
Thought they were going to say the
area
nearby
for
moon of Endor.
pirates.
Forest moon of Endor. No ammo, only charge. So let's get the other one on here. There's another thing, isn't there? Crimson Fleet Ghost. Okay. Let's also... that's fine. I'm struggling a little bit to move. Why can my lasers not... I can't change... I can't reduce energy from the lasers. Hang on. Why not? Let's just slow down a bit. I was going to put it into engines. An authentic manifold. Did I press the right thing there? I don't know if I did. Can we blow that up now? It's empty. Oh, I see. I see. So we've got laser charge on the right-hand side. The ballistic cannon on there, on the left-hand side. And the missiles on G. That's how we shoot them. Right, okay. Got it. But why can't I change... Okay, so I can alter that one. Now it's working. Okay, so for some reason that seemed to be not working before. That's fine. Let's have a bit more engine power. We must be able to boost our power plant somehow. And there's a ghost. Is that one over there? I'm guessing it wouldn't show it on the radar if it was empty. So the more power you put towards weapon systems, the faster they recharge. Cool. Well, I managed to take all the power out of lasers earlier when I was playing around at the start of the tutorial, so I'm guessing they weren't locked. Right, is that everything? What is this pointing me at? Do we just boost towards it? Giving me like some sort of waypoint, but I'm not sure what it's pointing at. We'll just keep our finger down on it. Emulator, you feel this is worth against No Man's Sky? It's too early for me to say yet. I feel like the story and interaction with characters is going to be better in this. But last time I played No Man's Sky would probably be about 3 years ago. And I know there's been some updates since then. So, No Man's Sky had some cool stuff. The multiplayer side of it was a bit fun. But too early for me to compare, I think. The HUD seems a bit weird. I would like some different colours. Maybe we can customise them out perhaps later, I'm not sure. The instrument panel tells you nothing. Yeah, like, if there'd been some sort of... well, we basically need a bloody radar, don't we? I mean, there's space for them down there on the instrument panels, just so you've got glowing dots, so that instead of just it giving you, like, arrows on the HUD, if you can actually see on your radar panel, okay, there's something off to 3 o'clock, there's something behind me. That would have been super useful. The tutorial's not telling me what to do at this point. Is there a quest log? Right, let's stop. Let's have a look. System F1. Let's have a look in that. Nope, not in that. Set course. Set course to Crete. Is that what it's asking me to do? I'm just going to say yes. And travel. Okay. Travel. Think. Right, okay. Oh, hi Sam. How are you doing?
We have arrived in orbit. The abandoned facility with our Crimson Fleet captain is on the surface.
Why are we going to see the Crimson Fleet captain? Because weren't those the guys who were just shooting us? Sam, how are you enjoying this then? You managed to get into it? Because I know you tried Elite a few years ago. Do we just fly into this then? Or is there a... Press tab to open the data menu. From there you can open the star map. Okay. And then from there, we open the star map. Give us a clue. Is it here? Oh, I see. Right, okay. So do we have to go to the research lab? Land. Is that how we do this? We don't actually fly towards anything. We just open the star map, planet, open the star map, land, open the star map, take off. Is that how it's done? So you can just aim at the objective in space and then press R to travel there. Here's okay. All in menu travel. That sucks. Alright, because that's one area where No Man's Sky would probably win then, because that is all in ship travel, isn't it? Apart from between systems, I think. But yeah, floating around and flying low over planets and stuff. X. Alright, okay, I'm just getting used to it, so I'm not gonna complain. Gravity is present.
According to the scanners, the abandoned research facility is in
Can't wait for Star Wars Outlaws. That could be good, but the bit of gameplay, the early gameplay I saw, it didn't really impress me all that much. Okay, so we have... And they look like the equivalent of mud crabs. Let me go to inventory, weapons, and let's put something... Rescue axe on. There must be a quick way of moving between weapons, right? Shop. 1 XP. Can we get some argon? Oh, I don't think I wanted to transfer. I think that was the wrong thing. Take, escape. So I'm better off just mashing the take key. Come here. You space mud crab. It feels like there's a bit of a delay. If I try to attack, it doesn't do it on every... It's doing it now. Oh, it's him. Anyway, enough of this nonsense. I've lost my mission. It's over there somewhere.
Be careful, Captain. Alien creatures are often...
Scan creatures, minerals, and plants. Each unique item scan progresses your survey data of the planet. Okay, that's very No Man's Sky-ish. But the thing is, why do I want to bother scanning a planet? It also unlocks additional features such as building outposts and using social skills like diplomacy and intimidation. Does it? No, hang on. It can't... Surely scanning rocks and stuff can't increase my... It can't mean that. That can't increase diplomacy and intimidation. That must be when you open the scanner over another target, surely.
Unpredictable.
Right, give us a rock then. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm guessing that's highlighting stuff I can play with. Ooh. Animal tracks, maybe? So this is iron. How do I scan it? It says... Show resources. That was just coming up as scan a minute ago. I'm sure it was. I'm not mining this. Do we just... Robotics, E. I feel like I haven't got this right, that I'm doing something wrong with it. You hate Bethesda games. They always lure me in with their potential and turn out to be garbage. With Starfield, there are a lot of things to dislike, but you're enjoying it despite of all that. Okay, that's good. Until you become encumbered. I think there's a mod which allows you to change the encumbrance level or your weight capacity. And if there isn't, I'm sure there will be very soon. I remember I did that or something similar in Skyrim, because I used to hate going to the mines and killing all the goblins, but not being able to drag back all the axes and stuff myself. So I didn't change the strength stat of the character, because that would have affected the game balance. I just changed the carry limit, which worked out quite well. Remember Fallout New Vegas, where they buffed the death claws? I never actually played Fallout New Vegas. So, okay, so we only need to scan the blue stuff. All right, the green stuff is pre-scanned. Cool. Or we know about. Has that got it? We're getting some XP. All right, okay, I can live with this. As long as we're only scanning stuff as we're traveling around, and it's not distracting us, then that's absolutely fine. How do I get the scanner away? Okay, this is probably going to turn violent. There's got to be a way of... Can you have quick slots for weapons? So I don't want to go into this every single time to do this. It says inspect compared to equipped. Favorite. Okay, I'm going to favorite that. Ah, is this how you do it? Quick slots like this. And let's favorite this into 2. And put the rescue axe on 3. Right, let's see if I got this right. That's a lot of menus. I'm having to mash the escape key. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Okay, that suits me down to the ground. I'm happy with that. Press B to slot a weapon. Cheers. On the Xbox, you can favorite your weapons, then select from the D-pad. Yeah, okay, we've got that with the number keys. I can work with that. And can we also favorite first aid kits? Because that's looking a little bit ropey, isn't it? There's med packs, and I'm going to guess that doesn't look anything like the thing I picked up, but we'll put that on 0. That might prove to be a mistake. 4. Let's put it on 4. I can reach 4 with the movement hand. There's got to be a quick way of coming out of the menus, though. Right, anything to pick up? That looks highly valuable. I can't seem to play with all the goodies over here. Oh, wait, what's that? What's that? An impact driver. No, okay, let's go in through the door. See the stamina on the bottom left. Let me get into some combat with something and see if we actually want to move the camera. Let's try it up there for a bit, because I've got my Baldur's Gate 3 screen set to that. So now you can see, you'll be able to see the starship engines and the power plant when we're in the ship. And, well, let's just see if that works better. We have a light. Nice. Surgical bowl? I didn't know such things existed. Surgical bowl. Nurse, fetch me the bowl. Our scanner shows every single item you can pick up. Do explain that. So if I pull out the scanner... Ah, okay. So this, what, highlights everything is in blue that you can play with? Right. That's useful to know. Cheers, Aimless. Can I turn that off now? The question is, how much stuff do we want to pick up? That's worth a bit of money, so... Starlock. Bad people, bad jokes. Why did the chicken cross the road? Huh, what's a chicken? Knock knock, who's there? Planet. Planet who? If I throw a party, will you help me plan it? Oh my god, those are awful. I'm not even reading out the rest of them. Those